peekaboo. I am here on a Tuesday. How did that happen? I don't know, but I am. So that's gonna be fun, right? Because I have a package. I have a present. And I only got to open it early if I open it here with everyone. So that my reaction is gonna be saved forever and everyone's gonna see my reactions to a Christmas present. That's gonna be fun, right? I'm not gonna open it straight away because I am nosy, but I figured since I just popped in here for no reason or unannounced, maybe I'll hopefully give people a few minutes to figure out what's going on and maybe find me. I don't know. First, I will have to do a little bit of frogging, I think. Again. Hey, Mother! And hello, Steve. I think I have decreased too much too fast. So that is not fun. But I'll quickly take some out. I don't know how much, but it's not the first time I'm frogging this one. Hello, Carla. How are you? I should have put the present somewhere we could see it, but it's not. Like, here's the deal. I know where it's from. Okay? I don't know what's in it, but this is my Christmas present. So yeah. And I haven't dared to like, this is basically preparing for this. I pulled it down from the basket it was in, so I have touched like the corner of the package and felt the the weight of it, but this is the first time that I've touched the package because it came into the house and I asked the mister to like put it away, and it's been within sight all the time. It's been above my head in a basket. So taking it down from the basket, just holding it in the corners, and now showing you guys, this is me touching this for the second time. And I have no idea what's in here. I know that occasionally you are able to see sneak peeks of colors and such through these bags. And I do see a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah. So this is the thing. That's why I popped in here. Because I have this. Okay, I put my hand here. This feels like a cake. So I'm gonna... Can I have this sitting somewhere? It's too big to fit in these cubby holes so you can see it. Because I figured I'd wait for another maybe just a few minutes. Can it be there maybe? And I'll just take a few more rounds off of this. I see we have a little bit more people here now. So maybe I should start. I don't know. What do you guys think? I have no idea what this is. Like, it's a Hobie yarn unboxing. That much we know. But I did feel a cake. I'm getting cakes for Christmas. Yummy, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to take this back a few more rows. it's hard when you're making something for someone and you don't really feel like you can measure things because it's supposed to be a secret and it's supposed to be, well, this doesn't necessarily need to become a Christmas present for Mini-Me because she's getting so much anyway. So not necessarily a Christmas present, but it's still, because yeah, I'm making another one. You see, the green one's getting a friend. I got that one pretty good start on that one. I had to redo some of it because I didn't pay attention to the pattern, or I thought I don't know. I don't know what I thought. Okay. So I'm back to where I just started this new cake scheme. So I frogged back to where that was. Putting this to the side for now then. You think it's a Halloween cookie? Halloween cake. Well, yeah, the monster. It's so far, you can see that it's the same but different color, right? So we got the green and we got the baby blue. But it's still missing 2 legs, a face, and a bow. But it's getting there. Okay, are we ready to open this? Are we? We'll see, right? I'm looking between my screens here to see if, because I know he wants to see a little bit of what I'm doing when I'm opening the present from him also. That was I couldn't open this when he was sleeping because that wouldn't be nice of me. Even though he said he could rewatch my stream at another point, and I was like, no, I want to be here. Him to be here when I open it. Okay, there's not only cakes in here, but we have guess of a Halloween cookie, Halloween cake, babe. I think I know what this is. Honey bunny candy in a green. It's almost, is it the same type of green as the monster? It is very similar. But with the candy flakes. Ooh, this is a color I did not have. Because this only comes in the big ones. You can get the small ones in the point store. So I have some small, but not greens. Hello, Jonathan. I got a Christmas present, and I'm opening it here now with you guys. I got some yarn. Can we get this? Where's the blue monster gonna stay? The blue monster goes over there. And we can put stuff up here so we see it. Does that work? Okay, I have maybe open this a little bit more. Black Friday cake in very many greens. This is one I don't have. Hello, Mima Flowers. How are you? I got Christmas present, early Christmas present. I like the colors very much. This neon green, I was curious to see if it's similar to the neon green in these ones, and I'm not sure without getting it down, but I'll check that later for sure, so we can analyze. But I don't think this feels a little bit more appley green, and there's more neon greens over there. But I do know that there was, who opened a box of that recently? I think my World of Crochet just got one of those. This exact color. Oh, there's more green colors than yeah, there's 1, 2, there's 4 different greens. There's like a grayish green in between this lighter and the, yeah, can we see it? That there's a little bit of a, that they are very close in color. So you can barely see that there's actually two colors in this green. But one of them are more, maybe olive. More olive first. Apple, olive, and then more foresty green. Hello, Suzanne. How are you? Yes, early Christmas present. A shadow cake in a teal color. I have had shadow cakes in teal colors, but not this teal. I have one, the one I made my tabletop doily kind of thing. That one is a more of this is more of a blue. That one's more of a green. Lovely colors. Very, very nice. Yeah, there's a lot of nice blues, midnight blues in here. What am I gonna do with these? This is gonna be, we got some more fluffy stuff. This is not a cake, but I don't know what I'm gonna, yeah. Another honey bunny candy. Okay, now it's getting a little washed out here. I think this is the white. Yeah, this looks like the white with all these pretty colors in it. So now I have a white and a green of the candy with all these fun flecks. I love the softness of these yarns. They are a little bit of a, I don't know, maybe it's me really being used to working with the thinner yarns, but well, this one is even bigger. It is a little bit more difficult to work with compared to what I'm, like, my go-to, what I'm used to. I have another cake. I've had this one. Or it's kind of hanging out over there. But we got oranges and a raspberry pink and two different shades of blue. A bright blue and a darker blue. This one actually surprised me when I worked with it, of how the colors turn out. But it is really pretty. So that's also Black Friday. Those two are Black Friday, and the one at the bottom is Shadow cake. More cakes. Who would have guessed that more cakes could fit in my I did not have this one. I have been looking at this. I have the yellow one hanging out over here, but now we got the orange with orange and gray and black. There's two oranges. There's a lighter orange and a darker orange. Very pretty colors. For sure, very pretty colors. So we got oranges and greens. There's a little bit of a theme going on here. Maybe. So what else do we have here? More Black Friday. I made a shawl out of this color before. And I really like them. Really pretty colors. Pinks, and there's white between the pink and the minty green, and then we go to the blue. So there's a little bit of white here. It's kind of hard to see maybe. And we got minties and blues and then blacks. Can they fit up there? Is there more? There is more. I'm gonna just check if there's anything more, or do I can drop it. And this one. And this one, do we have? I think it is hiding at the bottom. Yes. Oh, yarn melange. There's one. So I have one more. That means I have 3 of these. That means I can make something even bigger. So that is nice. Very nice, because that's a color that I really like. Since I did get 2 of them before. Very pretty. Can we fit them all up here? I think we can. Can they stay like that? I think so. Thank you, babe. Very much. Yes. I need some more display storage and a bigger room. He just said no. You might have heard that one. He was fast on that one. No. Yeah, the yarns are really cool, for sure. And it's definitely colors that kind of goes in to hang out with all the colors I already had. So definitely a nice combination of colors, for sure. Do I have that one close by? Mm-mm. I don't know where I put. I cleaned a little bit here the other day, or organized or something. Yes. So I do have my shawl, my pattern made in the color up on top. So that means I can make another one if I wanted to, or something totally different. But yes, the colors are so pretty on this one. And I was sitting here, I was like, I don't know what to do with, well, not like, I have, where did I put the monster? So I started to make this monster, and I need to finish it before Christmas. So like I still have a few days to do that. And I'm not gonna hurry on it. But I have that one, and I'm working up this whatever. I have the blanket to my brother that I want to finish, but yeah, that's not gonna happen when I sit here. That is something I work on when I sit on the couch. So I was like, what am I going to be crocheting today? And I don't know if I want to work on the mermaid. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll start something with a new cake, or just, I don't know what I'm going to do. This is what I'm wearing. It's, I don't know, is it a planet? Galaxy? Just, I have another one of these with the, is it a unicorn? I think it's a planet or something in space. So, why do I have my own hair hanging off the shelf up there? But now that I have 3 of this, that opens a lot of doors that I have more yarn of a color that because 2 is enough for a baby blanket, and 2 is enough for a hexagon top. 3 is going to take me further. Yes. Just going to double check the back, because there might be, I don't know. There have been a little bit of a, you never know with the candy situation for a while. Because they've been so busy over at Hobie. They even messed up twice so far. I ordered yarn. I actually got that yarn. So I ordered this, but not this. I ordered 2 Mega Ball, but it wasn't supposed to be Aaron in this gold color. And I emailed them and I was like, I did not order this one. This is like the worsted. And I ordered the DK. And they were really fast at responding because I got I opened I opened the package sometime late last week, but I didn't realize that when I opened it that it wasn't right. It took me like a day or so before I actually realized that it was Aaron and not the other one. So I emailed them Friday morning and I said, hey, I ordered the DK, not the Aaron. And they're like, sorry, we've been very busy and that happens. We're going to send you the yarn that you ordered and don't worry about it and keep the two that we sent you. I was like, yes, please, thank you. And now I got this today, or well, these two are the ones I got the other day in the wrong order, or the order was not right. And then today the two replacement ones came in and it's the same. It's also the worsted. So I emailed them again. Now when I saw that straight away, and they're not going to answer now because no one's working now. But yeah, that was a little bit of a maybe not the most fun things that can happen, I guess. But now I have these four that yeah, that happened, I guess. So we'll see what they say when they answer my email, and hopefully I'll get the ones I actually ordered at some point so I can start the project that I was hoping that I could start today, because that was what I was hoping to do. I'll just put them over there. At least I did get a candy in that order. Hello, Kay Morgan. Yeah, well, they have been really busy with the Black Friday and whatnot. I totally get that, you know, stuff can happen, accident can happen. There's we're people. And if it's only, well, there's a little bit of a, these are in plastic, but this is the little difference on the band. But they do have these tags so they could scan them. But not all of their yarns are in plastic like this. Most of them are just, well, I guess cakes standing in whatever they have them sorted up in the warehouse. But so I don't think that they're scanning stuff when they pack them, even though some of the things is possible. But now I'm gonna sit here and look over my shoulder. So there's 3 yarns I had and 4 yarns I didn't have. I used that one up. I've used that one up. I have 2 more of those. And these 3 I have never had. And I have more of these, but the mini ones from the point store. So they are about half the size. So it's the double the amount in these ones. Hello, Rita. How are you? But this is also the specklies. So now I have more of that. Is anything giving you ideas? What would you do? I'm kind of feeling like the green with all the fun things in it is like a Christmas tree already made. I just have to make it into a Christmas tree. Oh, you managed to not burn your fingers while baking. That is good. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about making that a big long what is it? A shawl with pocket shawl? Because you used 2 megaballs for that, right? But yeah, since I have apparently 4 now, that can make something bigger. Rita's not looking for ideas to make. No, but I just opened my new Christmas present. These 6 cakes and these, and I like new ideas for me. What can I do with my new yarns? But yeah, that can actually turn into a a Christmas tree. The green looks pretty good for that. It's almost like it's already decorated with all the little thingies. So 2 megaballs was enough for that one. Okay. You're not happy about the cardigan that you've been working on, Rita? Is that why we're saying bleep cardigan? The cakes look like an entry to eternity. Are we seeing a lot of like space type of black holes to dive into? Definitely room for new ideas. Since this yellow one is very similar to how this orange is, both of them are the shadows, but they are it has like this gray, almost like a bluish gray um edging to it, or yeah, this middle color. It's not a gray, it's a more blue gray, and it's the same on this one. So I have been thinking about what to do with this one, and I'm kind of feeling like the ideas I had with this one could work with either one of them. And I think this one is the one that is giving me most to think of. I don't know. I know the shadow cakes really work up nicely. And now I have 3 of this, so that one I'm gonna have to think about what I'm gonna do with that. But this one, I don't really know if I can imagine what this would look like worked up. And therefore this one's giving me a little bit more of a mind puzzle. What am I gonna do with this? Oh, the cardigan has been a nightmare. Yeah, look at the colors. So pretty. Can we see if we can get, it's more olive on the side. Can we get to see the olive? There's a little bit more of an olive green here along the first strand. It doesn't look, it doesn't show. You like my monster? Well, this is the first monster, and here's the second monster that only has 1 leg so far. So we need to put 2 more legs, make an eye, make a mouth, and a bow. But this one is going to have the purple bow. So we're making a purple bow on this one, because this one did get the gray or black bow. Yeah, these are for my kids. I made this for my big kid, and the little kid fell in love and wants to come and steal it from my shelves all the time. So that means I'm making another one for her that she doesn't know. So yeah, we need to have this done for Christmas. That is what I have to do. But I started this yesterday, and I had to redo because I didn't pay attention to the pattern. But it's all good. They can hang out there. So that's the plan for that. But I seriously feel like I need to make a Christmas tree before Christmas with this one. That should be pretty easy though. I need to make like a cone, a big ice cream cone, more or less. Yeah, I'm just comparing to the green on my Christmas trees here. So that can be like a decoration standing on the table or somewhere around the house. I'm just thinking if I should actually try and make a cone of some type of hard material to make it pretty stable. Because if I just fill it with stuffing, it might be more of I might not get it flat at the bottom. So I need to think about what that could be, like flat bottom. Because I don't want it to be like one of them kids' toys that's like doo doo that has a little bell in it that you can just like doo. Yeah, that's gonna happen probably before the week is over. That I have a Christmas tree. This white one is a little bit it's picking up, or like the color of the pom-poms and the string that's going through them makes it look like the yarn is not white. You can see so much of the little, even though it's not a lot, it's just this little string and there's a few pom-poms, but they really make it look like the yarn is more of a maybe cream. It's not a white, but it's supposed to be a white. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, color number 1, I'm pretty sure that's white. But it's just really interesting to see how much of a difference the colors do in it to make it not look white. I do think I did end up in the point store and got me some. Yeah, this is the blue one. The baby blue one. And you do see that this, even though it has a lot of the colors, it's the same colors, but you still see that it's blue. It doesn't change too much from the fact that the other yarns are intermingled. Hello, Molly. How are you? Yeah, so I did, and I haven't even showed what I got in the point store recently. I got some of these. The mini ones. So it's actually really funny that I have the mini ones and now I have additional 2 in totally different colors. I have a lot of these types of yarns now. Not that I really know what I'm gonna do with all of them, other than the idea I just got that I'm gonna make a Christmas tree. And I did get them because I wanted to get. I wasn't sure what color bow I was going to do for that one. Because this is a dark blue, so it was either of these, and I realized that the purple looks better with the baby blue. So that's what we're going for. Yarn down. My just chenille on the ground. No, on the floor. It's all good. It's all good. So should we get... Oh, now I'm throwing the shawls around. So, did I frog as much as I needed here? I did get a little bit wider circumference thingy here now. Yeah. So what do we have? We have, okay, yeah. Good spot, I think. Or should I just make a Christmas tree now? Should we see if we can find a good pattern for that? And see if we can figure something out. Hello, Regina. How are you? Oh, that sounds really cute. Is that what would you say that would be one of like an ugly Christmas sweater thing? Because I hear that that's apparently a thing, but just a red sweatshirt isn't anything to it. But yeah, but jingle bells on a sweater. That just sounds really cute. So to find myself a pattern of a cone that could look like a Christmas tree. I guess an ice cream cone could work up too. Hello, Granny D. Because I just need the shape, really. Oh, you crocheted the Christmas tree? Yeah, it sounds pretty. So I need to find something. A basic shape. That's all we're doing, right? We're going for a basic cone-shaped Christmas tree. Because the yarn is fluffy. This is the yarn we're using. So we don't need to have any like puffs or popcorns or anything like that. I don't think. This one looks cute though, but is it a pattern that's available? Nope. Night night, mother. Regina Harneal, that's Steve. I just want to find a simple pattern of a Christmas tree or like a cone shaped something. Shouldn't be too difficult, right? But I guess I didn't specify the yarn, and I'm getting a lot of very, yeah, there's a lot of details and things, and that's too much. People do Christmas trees in dragon scale and puff stitches and all sorts of 3D type things. Hello, Nancy. How are you? Granny D. You don't have to put your face on. I didn't. but I definitely want to find a. Yeah. Okay. Can we just find. Nancy doing gingerbread house and dragon scale roof tiles. That sounds like yeah, that's gonna take you a little bit. Bago Day did a pattern of a Christmas tree, or just in general. She's done a lot of patterns. Going through her patterns is not a quick and easy one. Not that she has as many as on Ravelry, but it is a little bit easier to search between the patterns on Ravelry. Let's get you out of there, and let's. Did I get the hook I was thinking of? Yes, I did. Let's find the beginning. There, we got a beginning. And my handy dandy spinny. It actually kind of looks like a Christmas tree, just like this. Can I keep it like this? Do I need to make a Christmas tree out of it? I can just leave it like this. Hello, Dreamy. Hey, girl. Hey, how are you? I just got myself. This is Honey Bunny Candy from Hobie in color number 111. And this, together with the yarns, the yarn cakes, and this one is my early Christmas present that I got to open today. So it just screamed Christmas tree. So I need to make a Christmas tree. And that is also the same type of yarn, but in white. But I got me some new cakes, and I got me some fluffy yarns. And I need to figure out how to make a decent Christmas tree. I think the easiest should just be to find a basic cone type of pattern, though. Question is, how many stitches should we start with? And I don't want it too pokey, and yeah. Hello, Tammy. Flower Crochet Creations, aka Tammy Tyford. Welcome in. I don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome, welcome. Dawn, hello, darling. Sailor Raid. Oh, you hanging out with Ola Joe? You having fun? And Mary King and Oodles and Caboodles of Craft, welcome in. Welcome in. So for everyone coming in now, I got to open my Christmas present, which was these 6 cakes of yarn and this fluffy gorgeousness and this one. And this is what I'm trying to figure out. I need to find a pattern, or I need to find a cone shape pattern thingy. We're gonna make a Christmas tree out of this because it kind of almost looks like a Christmas tree like this. So that's what we're doing. But I just wanted to. I just want to find a base, kind of like how many stitches should we start with, just so that I can get like a somewhat decent cone shape. Mm-mm. Yes, good afternoon, and to you too, Nancy. Go back to work and have fun with whatever you're working with, because you're working on so many things, and that gingerbread cookie house is probably going to take you some time, right? And Vicky's going to be lurking today. You enjoy, hang out in my scrap basket, and just have fun. Okay, I think I have a little bit of a thingy. So, hello, Nana Michelle. How are you? Let's see if we can turn this into a Christmas tree. So there's 4. So what's everyone working on today? What are you guys doing? What's in your cup? What's in your stomach? What's all of the fun stuff? Nice to see you in my scrap basket, Chris. I did not think that's what happened. Working on the hat that you had to frog. At least it's looking better now. Yeah. Yeah, we don't like frogging, and I've already done a little bit of frogging myself today. It isn't the most fun thing to do. And that's what I'm doing right now, because I wasn't thinking. Let's see, can we see what we're doing here? A 2-hour round trip to the grocery store. That doesn't sound like the best of days. But yeah. Sometimes you just need to do that, right? Hello, Ganny Joe. How are you? Welcome in. Ooh, a virus shawl. And what colors? What colors? What yarn? Regina, what type of yarn are you trying to find so you can finish the house shoes with 2 strands? Is it just that you need to find more yarn that you're having? Or like, because you said it's going to be a unique slipper. Is it? So you already have something started and then you need something to finish it off with. Why is this so difficult to figure out? I don't know. Hello, Yarn Barf. How are you? And Ola Joe, welcome in. So I just got to open my early Christmas present from the mister. I got these 6 cakes and this fluffy honey bunny yarn, as well as this one. And it just screams Christmas tree. So I'm gonna try and make a Christmas tree because it's already like decorated with with fun colors in it. So that's what we're working on. Granny D is back. So hopefully I can make it work to something that looks like a Christmas tree, but it feels like I have it's at least pointy. It's not a flat thing or anything yet. Or yeah. Crystal has a tutorial for a Christmas tree. Yes, it's a yummy early gift. Yeah, I was just looking at shapes I don't want like I figured I'd just go for a shape that looks like a Christmas tree to make it fairly easy. Just hanging out here and reading patterns is not what I was in the mood for too much today. Just hanging out, yes. Reading patterns, no. Oh, it was the same pattern that was mentioned earlier. What type of yarn did she use? Bagore. Puzzle yarn. Well, I just since it's already like the colors in it and it's really thick yarn, I don't want to have to deal with um popcorns or bubble stitches or anything. I just want a plain fairly coney cone. Puzzle shimmer. Hello, NATO bee. Puzzle shimmer is a bulky 5 yarn. Did she do it all like just a straight cone type of thing, or was it more of bubbles and whatnot? Yeah, because she has one that she uploaded a month ago. Is that the one you're talking about? Hello, sunflowers. Happy holidays. Yes, I'm a little bit early on the holidays. Yeah, no, the whatever Christmas tree thingy she has going there is it's not the look I'm going for. And I also believe that I might not even have enough yarn to do whatever she's doing because there's a lot of other types of stitches in there. Let's see, can I just Okay, so just so that we're all like the one I'm looking at. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the one I just stopped it a little bit here. This is what it's looking like. And that just looks like it's a yarn eater, and I don't know if I have enough yarn for that. Or did you think of something else? Did you make another one? Because that's the one I found. Yeah, I don't have styrofoam and I have stuffing, but I wasn't sure if the stuffing is going to be the best, and I need to figure out how to have somewhat of a flat bottom. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just put it in a plant pot or flower. Yeah, something. Mm-mm-mm. It's a bit fiddly in the beginning, the pattern she was doing, or just in general with starting. Yeah. Okay, so that's the one I was thinking of. That's the yarn I was winding up earlier. I think that's the one Sunflowers is referring to. That I frogged a little bit of the mermaid tail because I realized that I decreased a little bit too fast. It needs more length. Let's Hello, Donia. I'm pretty good. How are you? I got to open an early Christmas present, and now I had to make something out of one of the yarns that I just got. So I need to make a Christmas tree because it's just very pretty. So what's everyone doing for Christmas? I haven't really thought about Christmas that much yet, but it's closer than I was expecting. Yeah, it's way too close. Not done with Christmas presents. Not yes, no. Hmm. You want to try Honey Bunny and Honey Bunny candy yarn, but you're not a fan of polyester. Yeah, it's like definitely amigurumi type of yarn if you want that. At this point, yeah, I am increasing on every row. But I don't know if I'm gonna continue doing that because it's looking kind of very big. So maybe not every row. Yeah, the white honey bunny candy, that's the one over here. I got that one. Hello, Amy love. Be right back. Snack time. What's the snacks, Granny D? You gonna bring us some? Well, you're welcome, Amy, to hang out with us. It's always fun to make new friends. Do you like to crochet or do you prefer other type of fiber arts? I do know that we have knitters and crocheters and diamond painters and cross stitchers and just all sorts of crafty people that comes and hangs out all over in the YouTube streets here. Yes. ABD, Miss Frosty in the house. How are you today? Good to see you. Welcome in. That's where I messed up. I knew there was something here that didn't feel like it added up. It's a bit tricky to see what you're doing with these yarns. Hello, Darcia. How are you? There we go. Think. I think I was back at where I was. Yeah. You need some more coffee, Rita? Sounds like a plan. Get me some too? Hello, Wayne Willie. How are you today? Isn't this really looking funny? It's so cute. But yeah, I'm realizing that it takes a little bit more time for me to do that one because it requires me counting, and I feel like, no, I'm actually going to pause that one for now. We can count later. It's looking really cute. But counting is, where am I going to put you? Straight in front of my face. So that one gets to wait for a little bit. I'm good, Darcia. I got to open some Christmas presents today. I got me some new yarn. One is the yarn I just started to work with because it just reminds me of a Christmas tree. So I'm going to make a Christmas tree out of that one. And we started, and we got this far, and it requires me counting a little bit more than I want to. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to be counting right this minute. But I also did get these 6 cakes that you see here, the 2 and yeah, and this one here, which is really nice because now I have one more of this one because I already had 2 of that. So now I can make something bigger with them. And that is something that made me think, like, what am I going to do now when I have more yarn of a color? What can I do with 3 cakes? That is that requires some thinking. So, question, did I frog enough? Am I back at a spot where, yeah, we're going from this where I stopped frogging part. I'm just going to attach the next color because this one I can definitely crochet more and talk while working on. I just need to get some yarn attached. There we go. Hello, Gloria. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I opened the package that's been hanging up in my basket. It's been hanging out above my head for a little while now, and that's the package I got to open today. So now I don't have anything hanging out above my head that's going to tease me to insanity anymore. Yeah, really beautiful cakes. 4 of them are Black Friday yarn cakes, and 2 are shadow cakes. And then there was the 2 honey bunny candies. The green that I already started to make the Christmas tree with, and the white one. Hello, Stitchin' on the Hill. How are you? So yeah, the yarn that I got was ordered while I was doing a live stream a few weeks ago. because apparently that's a good time to order presents for me because I'm not paying attention to what's going on around me. And it was just such it was so much laugh about the fact that he ordered the yarn while I was streaming. And a few days later, he's like, "Well, I have a package to go and pick up. Can you do that?" And while he was putting the kid to sleep, and I didn't feel like going out, so I wasn't like, "No, I can wait. It's all good." Like, yeah, he just went to pick it up later, and I didn't even know that it was anything that was for me or whatnot, because we've been ordering Christmas present for the kids and just in general prepping for Christmas. But then he came home and was putting some groceries into the fridge. And I was like, "So, what package did you pick up this time?" And I saw a Hobie package in my hallway. And he's like, "Yeah, that's your Christmas present." So he wanted me to go and pick up my own present from, well, it's not the post office, but where we can collect packages from DHL. It's at the gas station. So that was a little bit evil because I would have had to touch the package and be like, "I can guess what this is. I know what this is," or yeah, I can figure stuff out. And so I had him put it in a box on top of my shelf. So I never touched it until today, because today I got the time to do it. I was planning to do this last week, and then I had a fever, so that just made it not the best time maybe to come and hang out, because I wasn't feeling too good. But now I'm better, and now I have some new pretty yarns for sure. Some of them are really like, "Use me next." Well, not just the Christmas tree yarn here. That one was really use me now. It is funny. It is funny that I got teased for quite a few days. Definitely. But at least I'm feeling better now. I don't have a fever or things like that that's messing with me. Good to hear that you're feeling good stitching on the hill. Yeah, I can't really complain today because I'm hanging out here with my friends and I'm cuddling with my yarn, and I got some new pretty yarns that I need to organize. I need to organize this. No, it's gonna stay like this for now. I'll organize that later, I think. But now I can't see the yarns behind them. And I do feel like there's room now, since I've been using this yarn here that was hanging out here behind the monsters. There is more room on this shelf. Monster down. So there's more room here. So I can definitely figure something out where you get to see everything, or most of it at least. I got stitched up. Maybe a little bit. You're not buying any yarn until you finish a couple of projects. Yeah. I was kind of, in the same headspace. I did, like, the last order I did was to get the things to make the blue monster, because that was just out of nowhere that it was decided that Mini Me also needs a monster because when I started to make the monster for the big kid, she just fell in love and she's been stealing it. So I just like, yeah, I'm gonna make her one, and I ordered some more yarn for that. So I did order some other yarns at the same time, and that's where the messed up stuff happened, where I ordered something, I got something different, and I emailed them, and they sent a replacement, and the replacement came today, and it was still wrong. So now I have more yarn that I have no need for and don't know what I'm going to do with that. Hello, Connie. It's been a while since I saw you. How are you? Wayne Welly is good at dad jokes. Yes, for sure. Yeah, so I did show this earlier. The yarn that I got wrong. I ordered Mega Ball. Mega Ball comes in Aran, which is worsted, and it comes in Mega Ball that doesn't say Aran, and that's a DK. And I needed 2 Mega Balls in the DK. So I ordered that and I got the Aran. So I emailed them Friday. And they fixed they're like, we're gonna send you a replacement. It's all good. And they sent me the replacement, which is 2 more of the Aran. So now I have in my possession 4 of these worsted, and I need DK. So I emailed them. We're gonna see. Yeah, I'll hopefully get some response from them sometime during the week. They were really fast. They emailed me, or they responded the same day, because I emailed them Friday and they answered Friday, and it was already packed and whatnot Friday. So yeah, we shall see what happens with that. Yeah, it's a galaxy or something. I think it's a planet. Um, yeah, something like that. I have a similar one with a unicorn also. They are um, very warming, even though they're kind of thin, these types of hoodies. So I like them when I want to be more cozy. Erin makes great sweaters. Yeah, probably. I did make my cardigan in Erin. This one here, the one that Drainy loves. This is an Erin weight worsted. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with 4 and a gold color. It's not my type of color. I just wanted the gold as kind of an accent color of another project that I have planned. I just felt like I needed some more color, or like, yeah, one more color to get a good contrast, I guess, into the project that I have in mind. So that's where it started. And now I don't know where this is gonna end. I did get a candy though that I don't like. But it's all good. I'm all good without the candies. How much I want for what, Chris? The candies? Or the yarn I don't need? They did say in the email Friday that, you can keep the ones that we sent by mistake, but I have no idea what they're going to say now. Probably the same, because that's usually what they do. They're like, "Yep, you keep it. It's all good. Sorry, our bad." I think the funniest one that I've had so far, the mistake that they did, was when I ordered from the Point store, because they had all these mini yarns that you only could get in the Point store. And when I looked at it, because I'm gonna get one of each. So I did get one of each, but they did miss on one. I like one pinkish color, but I had 2 reds and 2 greens. So I had that in double. And I emailed them, and they shipped it like one little pink ball of yarn and a candy, just because I was missing that one. It was kind of funny. Oh, you want the yarn, Chris? Well, I'll get back to you when I see that, like, whatever they say, and because yeah, if I get to keep it, it's easier to think about things. Yes. Mm. Yeah, usually you don't have to return stuff, but some companies do want you to return it if you're gonna like yeah, if you don't like what you got or whatnot. But this time they made a mistake. It's not like me wanting to return something because I'm not happy with the product. It's like they sent the wrong thing. If it's something you're like, oh, I don't want this because I regret buying it or whatnot, then of course then you might have to send it back. It's not like you can be like, oh, I want my money back, but I also want to keep the product. Hello, Bud Files. How are you? Ooh, hello, Your Highness. China is in the house. How are you? I got some pretty yarns to look at. I'm kind of like sitting watching myself because I'm looking at the stuff over here. I see that from my screen, so I don't need to turn around to look at them. I can just eye it between looking at the chat and whatnot. I can like peek a little, peek a little. Yes. Wait, that can happen. You never know. Me and my pronunciations and whatnot, that just sometimes the Swedish in me is really shining through, I guess. I kind of feel like people more and more gets like you're from Sweden rather than are you from somewhere else? You have an accent. It's more like no. No, you are not from somewhere else, right? You don't have an accent. I might not have an accent, but I still have sometimes hard to find words and think about grammar and yeah, that happens. You have a Michael's gift card at the ready when you're ready to go. Nice, Donya. Why would your husband almost faint when you walked past the yarn? Was he afraid that you're gonna pick some up? Or did you pick some up and it was more than he expected? Or why? I'm guessing it's like stay away from the yarn more than anything. Yeah, Drim and Marcus definitely have more accents than I do. But that would also give you a little bit of I guess like you've heard more of the other Swedes in the YouTubes that it might be easier for you to pick up on whatever Swedishness I might have showing through because you can compare it to them. Hello, Denise. How are you? Welcome in. So I totally get that. I usually am not here on Tuesdays, or yeah, not really any day at all other than Sundays. And I totally, know that there's other people doing their thing, regular schedule and whatnot. I'm just happy I got to open my yarn, and um, I, I'm just feeling like I'm gonna hang out for a bit. And if you have other places to go, like, don't feel like you're leaving me or whatnot, because I'm just happy that you came. So that's all good. I'm just gonna hang out until, I don't know. I have no idea. This might be a long one because I slept like half the day today because I went to bed really late this morning. Yes, this morning. I went to bed this morning. And then I got up like lunchtime here. So I have plenty of energy and just feel like hanging out. Oh, you just walked past the yarn and didn't pick up anything, and that's why he almost fainted. Because he was expecting you to, like, oh, I want to empty the yarn aisle. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, for sure. That is very true, Wayne. That is very true. I just don't want the people here that might have, you know, some people have a more of a scheduled type of thing, and people know where to be and where to hang out. And I'm just saying, like, don't feel bad if you have other places you need to be or want to be, when other people go live. I'm totally fine with that. More of a heads up, I'm going to be here for a bit, so you might even get to go and hang out somewhere else, and I might still be here when you get back, kind of thing. If that makes sense. He asked you if you're all right. uh, yeah, like, I can imagine that. If he's used to you stopping at the yarn aisle and always sneaking skein or two with you home, that might happen. Are you sick? You didn't pick up any yarn today. Oh, it's kind of cute. Sunflowers, um, basic stitches that you should learn. Do like, what do you know? Like, what stitches are you comfortable with, and what do you like to do? Is more of good starting point. Yeah, Wayne is, he likes to play with plastic models, airplanes and cars and tanks and whatnot. I don't know exactly what your favorite model types things are, but I haven't been around long enough to figure out who likes what in the model world. I just get to mostly see you on Fridays over at Tam's. Hello, Joe Speakman. How are you today? Hope all is good. Nice to see you. Warhammers. Is that you painting the little figures? That's the first thing that comes to mind when I hear Warhammer, like painted minifigures. But I might be wrong. I might be very wrong. there might be a lot more to that. Oh, so you also do some building. Or is it more like building, what's the word? Dioramas? Is that the word? I think it is the word. It sounds like that's the word I was thinking of. Scenery. Landscapes. Stuff like that. Oh, so there's kits. Cool. Single, half double, double, slip stitches, and chains. Yes, that is very the basics of crochet. And if you know those stitches, you can definitely do more because there's a combination of the stitches. That is American terms. The UK terms does not include single crochet. I think, yeah, I'm not too familiar with the UK terms, but I do know that they don't use single crochet as a term. So if you see that in a pattern, you can automatically know that it's a US pattern if it has single crochets. There's rules to Warhammer. Like you can play Warhammer as like a game or something? Is that what you're referring to as that you have to learn some rules? It's a tabletop game and had no idea. Yeah, finding the different charts styles with the or yeah, the abbreviations from stitches and whatnot. It's definitely a lot of them out there. You can Google, you can find it on Pinterest. I think most of the like when I learned how to read patterns and how to figure out all of that, because I did teach myself to read patterns and diagrams and all of the terms by basically cross-referencing like diagrams and the key charts of like what stitch looks like what on a diagram, what's the names, and then I YouTubed to find like how to make this stitch and that stitch, and that's how I learned to read all of the different types of patterns and learn new stitches along the way also. So I did not have anyone to ask for help at that time. I just went back and forth between looking at a lot of different charts, diagrams, and see if I could complete the puzzle, basically. Nightbot says it's 12 days 5 hours and 57 minutes, 54 seconds left until Christmas. And I think that's Christmas for you guys. I have 1 day less because we celebrate the 24th. And I do believe that Nightbot is telling us about Christmas the 25th, right? I believe so. And also, it's 3 minutes past midnight, so I am already on the 13th. Time's ticking, flies away, and all that stuff. Yeah, UK also has Christmas on the 25th. Hello, Rosie Posey. Welcome in. How are you today? So yeah, I have a lot of Christmas stuff to do still. Decorating, planning, probably some cleaning, cooking, and still gifts that needs to be worked on, finished and whatnot. Yep, that's a thing. But I'm not stressed yet. Are you guys stressed over Christmas? That it's so much to do? Not enough time left? You don't know what you're officially doing for Christmas? You're making a fuzzy panda bear beanie for your niece. That sounds cute. So that's a Christmas present, I'm guessing. So we might be celebrating Christmas a bit different this year. Just because of things just not, I don't know. My mom is not going to be home for Christmas. She's spending Christmas and New Year's in New Zealand. And by the sound of it, I don't know, maybe we'll spend some time with my dad. I don't know. But the big kid as it is at his dad's place. So we were like kind of thinking of celebrating Christmas with Mister's parents, but they're gonna be at his brother's place the 24th. And we were like, yeah, can't if Christmas is at his parents' place, we can all fit. But his brother was like, we want to have like Christmas at our place, and there's just gonna be too many people, so we can't fit all of us there. So we were like, yeah, we can do Christmas the 25th. Because Mini-Me doesn't know that, Christmas is supposed to be the 24th. She just doesn't know anything really. Like she can't read a calendar and whatnot. Like she's not. So we're kind of maybe faking it this year, and it's okay because basically I'm just feeling like celebrating Christmas is for the kids. I don't really need it in a way. So I might not be celebrating Christmas the 24th at all, really. And that means I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. Gonna go sova nu. So, you know what? Since I got to open my Christmas present early, and I want to say goodnight and give him a hug. So I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay. Now I thanked him for my presents and gave him a good night kiss and a hug. Yes. Because yes, it would be rude of me not to do that. I should have given him a hug earlier. But yeah. He was busy in his games also. Mm, if I have any favorite crochet designers, I like different designers for different type of things. I do have a go-to designer for most of the blankets I've done, and that's Hooked on Sunshine. I love the blanket designs by Hooked on Sunshine for sure. So that's someone I go back to, and I also really like Tina, the mosaic queen from Iceland. If you want to do mosaic stuff, she has really good tutorials on YouTube and really pretty patterns also. They're very simple and very um what is it? It's more like graphic type of patterns. It's not like um, I've seen some mosaics where you have like really intricate patterns with like Christmas trees. I think that's a really common one, but there's like houses or reindeers and whatnot. Like, but Tina's patterns are more just I don't know how to describe them really, but there's like arrows and more Viking knot type of things. I don't know, more simple, and it's really easy to follow along there. So if you, yeah, like that's a place you can start. Like one of the earlier things I did was a Tina blanket out of scrap yarns, and I just followed along to her tutorials. And all you need to be able to do is basically um, single crochet, double crochet, and do what she does, basically. Like follow along. It's, yeah, she does really good tutorials. Wayne doesn't stress. Yep. I don't feel like stressing. I'm not in the mood for stressing this year. This year I could just like kind of skip Christmas. So Rosie, you usually stress a lot around Christmas, but not as much this year. Good for you. Good for you. Take care, Donya. I don't think necessarily that women stress more over special events. It's more like maybe they have a vision of how they want things to be more than men, maybe. Hello, Michi. You still working? Nice to see you, though. Thanks for stopping by. Hope all is good. Yeah, self care is important. For sure. For sure. That is kind of partially why I'm hanging out more in the YouTubes than I did well, before the summer, I guess. I did some lives and then yeah, I've been in and out. Since I started the YouTube channel, I've been a bit in and out. And it's 2 years since I started the channel, but it also took me like a long time to get to the point where I could start the channel because I guess it's my inner demons or whatnot that yeah, it's been a struggle. Like, why even bother starting a YouTube channel? No one's gonna watch this. No one's gonna, never good enough. But hanging out with you guys just it makes me more happy. It does. I do see you, Dawn. I talked to you earlier. Did you not hear me? Did I miss something that you wrote, Dawn? Because I see you saying hi to people. Did I miss something else? Uh, 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 mm. Hello, BP. How are you? Yeah, I see that you said hi to BP, Dawn. But did I miss something else? Because I see you say hi and things. But did I miss something other than that? Because I do see you chatting. That I do. Hello, Adon's World. How are you? Welcome in. Well, I only do stuff when I'm in a good mood. Like, if I'm not in a good mood, I haven't been doing things. If that makes sense. But I am a very chatty person when I get the chance to do that. Like, when I was working, I had a very chatty job. So that just is a part of, like, I like to hang out. I just haven't had a lot of people to hang out with. But there's days where I wish I had, like, I could hang out or whatnot, but I'm just too much other things going on in my head. But it was worse like a couple years ago. It's better now. But there's always ups and downs. I think we all have ups and downs. Bigger and smaller mood swings and whatnot. No, I usually don't really talk too much about, well, I do talk about it occasionally, but it's not like the biggest thing in the world, I guess. Because I want, like, when I hang out here, yarn is my, like, that's why I'm here. I'm here to talk about yarn and crochet and the things that makes me happy. But I have mentioned before that I in 2017 I had an accident. Um, and after that, just stuff spiraled. I do not recommend that. Burning vehicles is just not a fun thing to deal with. But yeah, my car caught on fire as I was driving to work, so I had to jump out of my car. Yeah, not something that's really good for your health to have things like that happen. And after that, just the easiest things just didn't work for me anymore. Like, I guess I've said it the best way I can describe my life, as it was built as a house of cards, and it fell to pieces, and I haven't been able to rebuild it because I can't get the foundation to stick again. Kind of. That's how it's felt. Um, and I'm still working on it. I'm not back to that yet. Like, there's just a lot of things that just it doesn't add up. You get lost watching my fingers? How so? Yes, I like to talk about yarn. That's my happy place. Yarn is, I wouldn't say yarn is life, but it's definitely a happy place. For sure. Thank you, ABD. Wayne, I don't know if that's a good idea. That is more mischief than some people can handle. You should tell him that. What? That he's more mischief than some people can handle, or that he should come here. Thank you, Rosie. Yeah, I, I, I don't have a problem talking about the things that has happened and whatnot, but I do know that some of it can trigger other people because I know other people also have issues. And you know, I started my YouTube channel to basically find someone to talk about yarn with. And I do get that it's easier to get to know each other and whatnot. Like if you're sharing stuff about yourself and not just only talking about the yarn and whatnot. So I do get that, there's other people that share things that is not yarn related, and that is a part of this community. Like we hang out, and when we hang out, we talk about everything, not just the fun stuff. But there's people have bad days and sickness and whatnot, and when we are, you share with your friends, right? Your allergies are in the way. I'm sorry, Rita. Um, it's supposed to become like a mermaid tail, fishtail type of blanket, or that's the intention, that we're gonna make this into like a blanket that is almost like a sleeping bag, and then it's gonna have a fin at the end, so that you can wave your fin and hang out and be a mermaid if you feel like it. Or yeah, my mini me can. She can be a mermaid on the couch and wave her fin. ABD, you love the green yarn? Are we talking about my new yarn that I got to open today? Is that the green yarn that you love in? The finale. Funny Wayne. Yes, the dad jokes will come from Wayne today. They might be better than Nightbot's jokes, but if you want to compete with the Nightbot, you can always type joke and see what you get from him. See what the competition might be like today. Taxi driver and allergy for perfumes. That I can totally see that not being a good combination. Because people are not, no. Yeah, I hope she's gonna love it. Then again, I don't necessarily need to work on this right now because he went to bed, so I can work on his Christmas present. Should I? I can, so maybe I should. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work on his Christmas present because otherwise I'm gonna be stressing because I can work on this at any time of the day, but not his Christmas present. So that's what we're swapping to. Um, let's see. I need to change my hook size to this one. Move this one to the side because there's a little bit of a not enough room for things. And I get to take this one down. You're gonna hold Nightbot ransom. We got I can't take my dog to the pond anymore because the ducks keep attacking him. That's what I get for buying a pure bred dog. Pure breed. Well, could it be that you saw this then, ABD? Because we was working on that, but that means I need to count stuff, and I didn't count. Or, yeah, it just takes too much focus. So I'm going to get this one out of the back. And work on this for a bit. Nightbot, you quack me up. So back to working on the Christmas scarf for the mister. Because that's the only time I can work on it, when he's sleeping. A tremendous job on what? That I'm working different things, different, like 2 minutes on this one, 3 minutes on that one. Feels like I'm doing too many things. But yeah, I have to take the chances when I get them to work on this one, because otherwise this is not going to be finished in time for Christmas. Or at least that's how it feels like. I'm branching out a bit. Maybe. Maybe. Let's hope I don't tangle myself up too much today. Oh, my headband and the the tree jokes. Well, yeah. And if anyone is allowed to pull a tree joke in here, that's Connie. Connie is allowed to do the tree jokes for sure. Because there's been a lot of Lego minis, trees, and now painting Lego trunks and trees and whatnot. Connie, you're really into the trees. It's either dragons or trees. A command that doesn't work on YouTube. Yeah. Um, what would that command do if it worked? She doesn't foliage around. Mm-hmm. Ooh, you might join Ross and Marcus on Saturday and a metal ship kit. Yeah, that's their thing now, right? They're doing black pearls in and they have their swear jars and whatnot, right? You're getting a Family Feud game ready for ladies' night and it's driving you crazy. In what way is it driving you crazy? I like your games for ladies' night. It's fun. I don't know about Family Feud. It's not one I think I've played, so I don't know what that is. Can we help you in any way? Like, do you need suggestions for other games or whatnot? Marcus is gonna end up needing a loan. Yeah, no, yeah, his swear jar is probably gonna be a bit full. I don't think he has a big enough one. Oh, they already started to fill them up. Yeah, I've been missing things. I have some catching up to do. Marcus doesn't like to work with things that is teeny tiny because he's got big hands. And the metal stuff seems to be very teeny tiny. But I totally get that. Like if you need to work with tweezers and whatnot to do teeny tiny things. Mm. So do we think he's gonna finish it or not? Hello, Samantha. How are you? Is the achy hand or wrist feeling better? Did it get better after you rested it a little bit? Oh, okay. ABD, you put yourself to a lot of work then. If you have to do overlays and whatnot. If that ship is going to end through his window, question is, would it be cheaper to just throw it out the window and pay for a replacement window, or all the money that's going to go into the swear jar if he's going to be finishing this? That's something to think about. Yeah, don't overdo it, ABD. You can, yeah, you can definitely save some for later. Yeah, the swear jars money goes to charity, so that's a good thing. But it's still um, just might be cheaper to just throw it out the window. I bet you have a lot of games. You seem to be finding a lot of, well, new games to me. Maybe it's not so new to everyone else, but to me, there's a lot of things I haven't played before. Yes, Connie, you and Wayne are very in sync today. it it's almost like watching a train accident uh, as it happens. You can't look away. Two grown men playing with a model kit that's driving both of them crazy with swear jars for charity. It is entertaining. Someone joined and acted as a swear jar. What? Ref, what was that? Oh, you have a dragon ship. That is cool. Very cool. But then again, we do know that you like dragons, so not surprised that your ship would have a dragon. Oh, oh, okay. So he was keep an eye on them so that they are not. Yeah, okay, I get it. Referee. Mm. But Sprue doesn't know if he's swearing in Swedish. Sprue doesn't know Swedish. Would be more fair if Drem or I was there to keep a little eye on that. He had the translator app on. That is dedication. Very much so dedication. Yeah, the tone. But you could always use the tone and not say bad words if you're frustrated. I think I heard someone saying something along the lines of I think it's more sounding like a swear word than actually being it's more the tone. What was that? I don't remember, but it felt like someone like if you take a bad word and you rearrange the letters so it's not. Yeah, no, I it might come to me later. Yep, the entertainment level of that is probably a lot higher than you can explain. I get that for sure. Mhm. You don't think he has a couple of Full Metal kits already that he's never gonna touch? Yeah, I know Jim has talked about it a lot. I was expecting him to be around more now. He said that he was done with the working double and whatnot, as far as I know, but because he was talking about it a lot earlier. He even got like a even worse or bigger kit to build, I think. So they were talking about it. But if it's going to happen, I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, that explains why he was nowhere to be found. Queen Anne's Revenge. Maybe. I only know that they were referring to it as a more like a bigger ship or something with more pieces. Good night, Wayne. Yeah, I'm thinking about wrapping it up too because I'm actually getting a headache. So I should go and get something for that and yeah, I might as well do that before it gets worse, right? Yeah, you go and get busy, Connie. Thank you for stopping by. Nice to see you. But yeah, I might as well. This headache is not, it's not gonna just disappear on its own. So thanks everyone for coming and hang out with me. And I hope to see you here soon. Again. Yes. Hola, Maritza. I'm just packing up here because I'm having a headache or getting a headache. So, but thanks everyone for stopping in and yeah, I really enjoyed opening some Christmas presents with you guys. So, thanks for now and bye bye.